What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today it is officially, at the time of this recording, and basically by the time this video will be out, T-minus like 24 hours and 3 hours or something like that, nonetheless, before the banners are finally here. The Goku and Frieza banner to everyone who's been spending their stones on the trap banner of the 250 million downloads. I'm sure a lot of you have gotten some decent stuff, but I'm going to say it now, and I know Truth's been saying it, I know everyone else has been saying it, it's a trap. Anyway, moving on from that, we are going to go over the last little bits of information that we need to know before the craziness that the weekend is here, because I know I'm going to get flooded with comments, miss things, so I'm like, all right, you know what, we're going to make a video to just quickly go over the other stuff that we need to go over to cover anything that has to do with the banners themselves, the EZA for Piccolo that will be coming up at the end of the weekend, and just other stuff, the information that's been out there and everything like that, and just also some little news bits and everything like that. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so now that we finally have everything set up the way I needed to, I forgot to open two little tabs, that way I didn't have to scramble around for them or anything like that. But anyway, let's get started in information. First off, over on the JP side of things, and by the way, I'm going to be covering both JP and Global, because obviously, I say 95% of the stuff is for both versions of the game. There's a couple of extra Japanese stuff that I recognized, so I just wanted to cover that as well. So I'm going to get that out of the way real quick, and then we're going to go from there, okay? So first off, on the JP side of things, apparently the little ban notice or whatever was happening with that is officially gone. It's not in the game anymore. If you go into your news right now, it officially shows that it's not there. So I was like, okay, so either the bans that people were saying have happened, some people have said that they did get banned, some people said that they can't get their tickets because when they emailed Banda, they're like, you violated terms of agreements and everything like that, so you're not going to get your tickets, apparently. I don't know what's going on with all that stuff. Please do not ask me. I obviously don't work at Bandai or anything, so I'm just like, okay, I feel really bad for anyone who didn't get their tickets or anything like that. So I don't know what the cause of the ban wave was or whatever happened there. It obviously wasn't vendors. It doesn't seem to have been the little translation thing. It seems to have been mostly around something with insta-kill or something like that, in terms of probably setting really high records and everything like that as well. Again, I'm not sure. I don't know if this was also like to save face or anything, because now that that data was made public, everyone kind of just like, whoa, this guy's doing this, and maybe a bunch of JP players just like complained to Akatsuki, and Akatsuki's like, crap, we actually have to do something about that now, because they probably had that data for quite a while, I would assume, at least. So anyway, I don't know what it is, but that's officially gone now. So I know it wasn't over on Global or anything like that, so if you're still around, then I guess your account's fine. So anyway, and then last little news here is that we have the information for both the Goku and the Frieza stuff. So if we go into here, I just opened a Goku's just to have Goku's up right now. But basically, it's like it's weird. Like they're teasing what the event is going to be and everything. Yet it's like over on the global side of things, it's like we already know what it looks like if you went into the celebration information. It's like, why is JP trying to hide this information? Because we're gonna get a data download tomorrow, right? Because it's Thursday Japan time here, so obviously we're gonna get it on Friday because we get the banners on Saturday, actually. So, and the reason we know that is for two reasons. One, if you actually go into the global side, because global released the exact same information, they on DBZ Space at least, they actually show the time that this little announcement thing will go away, which is the 31st at 12:35 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. JP does this weird thing now where they have it all set to 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. I guess technically. For like the end of the year, basically. So you're like, oh wait, we don't have to wait 6 months to 5 months for the banner to come out or anything like that. So I'm like, all right, global, show me the good news. So apparently it's coming around this time, or this is the time that we're probably going to go into the maintenance servers, okay? And also, by the way, I was talking with Kawhi here. He reassured me that it was at 9:35 p.m. France time, because he's from France there. So when I calculated it out to Japan time, it's about 4:35 p.m. a.m. give or take. So I was like, yeah, this is actually matching up to what we've had the last few celebrations. If you guys go back to both of the two-year celebration, the 200 million download celebration, and the 3-year celebration, all 3 times or whatever days those banners were coming out, it was always happening around 5:30 a.m. my time, Japan time, and then of course the day before Pacific Standard Time. So that is exactly what's going to happen again, but because you have to remember on JP at 4 a.m. is the time when the the next round of your login bonuses starts up. It's not at midnight Japan time anymore. It's at 4 a.m. now. So basically when 4 a.m. hits, you can log in, get your daily login bonuses and everything. And then probably a half hour later, we're going to go into server maintenance, or potentially it could be earlier would be my guess. And then we are going to slowly be let in to let the banners come in. Again, you're going to be let in waves, right? You're probably going to see your friends get in and you're going to be like, wait, I'm not getting in here. It's like, well, it's because you're just not left in yet. So I'll wake up at like 6, 7 a.m. probably to try and get as many early summons as I can, record my videos and everything. I'm going to like get all these texts about, or tweets and everything. It's like, hey, I pulled this. Oh man, I pulled crap and everything. So I was like, okay, well, it's going to happen again. It always does. So I remember year 3. I remember 200 million. I remember year 2. I was just like, oh man, the one time living in Japan goes against me. So, but it is on Saturday my time. At least that means I can wake up. I can do all the events. I'm gonna be making like 7 videos probably on Saturday. So it's gonna be ridiculous. I don't even know if I can stream that day. But yeah. So again, I'm looking at around a 4:30 a.m. time when the servers will go into maintenance, and then we're gonna slowly be let in probably about an hour later or so. So again, 4:30 a.m. Japan time. Just adjust your clocks accordingly to whatever your time is, and then just wait, guys. You'll get in. Okay. Everyone always asks, why can't I get in yet? You literally get let in waves. I don't know how they determine it. I don't know if they're going to determine it the same way they did with the tickets and everything, but nonetheless, you'll get in, and that will be that, okay? Real quickly as well, if you guys don't remember what the banners are, at least on the JP side of things, Global, for some reason, we haven't been able to find this information, just at least what's here. For the most part, I'm assuming it's going to be the same, but there could be 1 or 2 changes. So again, going from least to greatest, essentially, is Kaioken Goku, which I'm going to hate pulling this guy. He's going instant Baba food for me. Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, UI Goku, SSB Vegito, the Tech 1, SSB E Vegeta, the new Kaioken Goku, which I honestly think this guy should have been a new Kaioken Goku. And then this guy could have been cut out, or, I don't know, something else. And then, of course, the big AGL boss himself, the transformation Goku here, okay? Now, Global, we're all assuming, because a lot of people are not expecting them to do this, is that SSB E Vegeta is going to get replaced by maybe SSJ3 Bardock. Maybe that's the reason he was not on your ticket banner. All assumption, no idea. No one knows, right? Absolutely nobody knows, at least at the time of this recording. So we'll have to wait and see. But again, we'll have to wait. But other than that, though, UI Goku, SSB E Vegeta, you guys have had all these guys just like JP has. SSB E Vegeta, unfortunately, will be the one that will probably come out in like October for you guys. So if you are able to pull what you need and you don't go for the LR, or you get the LR early, halfway through the month, then start saving your stones if you want SSB E Vegeta, because he's a great card. He's an amazing card. So, and then of course on the villain side of things, we got Golden Frieza, Cooler, Angel Golden Frieza, Rose, Turles, the new Frieza, and then of course the Transformation Frieza, which is the Extreme Tech guy. A lot of people are expecting that Turles will not be on the global banner, but again, we really don't know. He just came out for you guys, so you guys have had him, but it's just like, why would they put him back in this banner? And then, so I'm not sure what they're going to replace him with, so it's going to be interesting. So I've said this before, I personally think the villain banner is a little better, because when you compare it unit to unit, Golden Frieza is better than Kaioken Goku. He is still usable on the Angel Golden Frieza team. He's his best partner and everything, whereas here, yeah, Kaioken Goku, he's trash. I'm sorry. He was somewhat decent when he first came out, but he got blown out by his own just normal TUR with supreme damage at 100%, especially with that 100%, and now he's fodder, essentially. No one ever uses him. He's basically just there for links usually. That's pretty much what anyone would really run him for. So I'm sorry if he's one of your favorite characters, but in terms of the card himself, no one can deny that he's not exactly that good anymore. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he does get an EZA, maybe he gets an LR, who knows? It's hard to say at this point. So anyway, so these are going to be the banners like we said before, and again, 4:30 a.m., all the servers will go down. We'll not be able to get into the game, and then we'll get let in waves on both Global and JP. And start your summons. 3 multis, free 1. Global might have tickets, hard to say. Yeah, it should be interesting. So, one thing I did note, if I went over to the Dokkan Wiki, actually, shout out to these guys. These guys, man, they've really changed this website ever since I originally started this game. But, yeah, it looks like the Goku and Vegeta events are all going to, at least I'm assuming so, are going to be all the same type. So it's going to be just like the LR Vegito and the LR Gogeta battles, where it's just the same type as they transform, basically. This one has 5, though, whereas the LRs had 4, I believe. Base, second TUR, technically LR state, and then transform. Yeah, it's 4, so this was 5, I guess. I'm not gonna lie though, like when I click on this art here, I know this isn't like the official art or anything because we don't have the actual card itself yet. Damn, that looks badass. Oh, excuse my language, but man, does that look pretty badass right there. So it's gonna be really cool. I hope I can pull that Goku. If I can get 2 dupes, that's all I need. When I'm done with 2 dupes, I'm like done. I'm like, I don't need to rainbow him. So anyway, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And then one thing actually that updated, I'm surprised, I didn't know we even had this information yet, is we officially know what is going to be Piccolo's EZA real quick. So I'm gonna quickly go over this real quick before we end the video here. But basically, it's not like Gohan's, unfortunately, the STR Gohan, which is kind of disappointing because stages 32 or 31 all the way to 77 were a ton of orbs, and man, do I miss that. But you actually do get a lot of orbs though. They give you multiple colors. Like when you're beating one stage here, you gain 500 strength orbs. It's like, wait a minute, but Piccolo's not strength. So I don't know, kind of easy, kind of weird. But anyway, so he's basically agility the entire way through. So basically bring a tech team. The one thing that doesn't state in here, and again, I'm going to show you guys here at the bottom, is that it doesn't state if it needs to be extreme tech or super tech. Lately with the Extreme Z battles, they've been allowing you to bring both super and extreme, whereas back when we had the SSJ3 Goku EZA, it had to be either the category or extreme tech. If you brought super tech was doing nothing to this guy by stage 30. So of course, unless you got like really lucky on certain things or anything like that. So of course, as you progress through the stages, you can't stun him, you can't seal him, you can't lower attack, can't lower defense, and the amount of damage done to him is reduced by a certain amount of percent, of course, unless you are bringing certain characters from that right there. And of course, the category to take him down, or the characters that will be doing more damage, receiving less damage from him and everything like that, are going to be the Namekians, which kind of makes sense. So now, what I'm going to say right here is, though, is I'm assuming, because it's just going to be like STR Kids Gohans, is that if you bring the Namekian category and you have a, decent amount of those guys being tech, that's probably doable, but you're probably best bet, and this is what I'm going to do to kind of show off stage 30 and everything like that, is that you probably just bring an all-in game tech team, throw on the slug, the free-to-play slug there, and maybe some of the, there might be another, who would it be? Maybe the Tech King Piccolo. I know he's technically World Tournament Dragon Ball Summon, so not everyone has them. I'll have to try them both out, but with or without him. But that seems to be kind of your best chance, essentially, to take this guy down. You shouldn't be really that hard. STR Gohan was pretty, he was taken down pretty easily. So now, again, I don't know where exactly they got this from. I don't remember like Kawhi or anyone data mining any of this stuff, so I could be wrong, but don't be surprised. Maybe potentially if this character does change, it could be a different type. I doubt it. I mean, it's gonna kind of fit with the whole Namekian style and everything like that, but nonetheless, just bring a tech team. That's all you really got to do, probably. It doesn't make any, it says like allies that are not part of the effective category are also not of the affected type will have to face both damage and damage reduction. So that makes sense, right? You bring like an STR for some reason, well, he's going to get hit like triple, quadruple the amount of damage and everything like that. So, and it just, it talks about your usual stuff that if you go back to certain stages to try and farm up the extra ones that you want, then of course that's going to cost stamina. The best way to get Piccolo up to his SA10 or SA15 if you want to is you can either use the Grand Kais that they give you in here, or maybe you use a couple from the Purunga Wishes, or if you want to, take a extra Piccolo at SA5, give him up to TUR, and then just feed him in there, essentially, if you want to. So, I know a lot of people are probably just going to do that. If you don't want to, though, and you just want to feed him the AGL Grand Kais, that's, it's up to you, basically. But yeah, so that's basically EZA Piccolo's thing in a bunch right there. So, other than that, guys, that's basically going to be it for the video. Just kind of just like a final kind of roundup, essentially, of all this information. 24 hours. By the time most of you are watching, it's going to be about 24 hours, maybe just a little bit longer, but nonetheless, 24 hours basically until the banners are out. Again, Saturday, Japan time, Friday afternoon, Pacific Standard Time. Adjust your clocks, however what it is and everything like that. It's going to be pretty cool. So, yeah, these banners, aside from that Kaioken, it's going to be badass. It's going to be awesome. So, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Let me know if you guys are hyped. And until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.